Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Gorilla kicks it off with a verbal grenade. No filter, no brakes, just truth unafraid. Docs who needs 'em, he's shooting straight, dropping hot takes at a rapid rate. Mikey rolls in with a file so thick, knows your features, origin, and the politics. History buff with a dev's sixth sense, quoting gyro like it's self-defense. It's Friday, we're bruised but alive, barely sane but we still survive. Push that merge, don't ask how. The Waltons on this circus now. PvP with a smile and a sucker punch, slides and jokes with a logic crunch. Laughs mid-load, chaos contained, but that last line of code, you're getting flamed. Then there's Germ with a side-eye glare, cynical takes floating in the air. Nice commit, he lies through his teeth before suggesting a rewrite underneath. It's Friday, we're bruised but alive, barely sane but we still survive. Push that merge, don't ask how. The Waltons on this circus now. So here's to bugs, banter and brawls, to teammates who roast while catching your falls. Same time next week, yeah, we'll be back, shipping dreams on a caffeine track.
Another Waltons review, where tonight we are reviewing season 5, episode 19, the Inferno, where it's about the Hindenburg disaster, John Boy being there to witness it. And you look back at it, that's how everybody was so horrified at the Hindenburg incident, but nowadays, if we get something like that, we'll just take like the helicopter plane crash that we just had not too long ago. If people were already, some people, yeah, were horrified, then there was already memes up about 20 minutes after it happened. There, people are making jokes about it. Yeah, and I don't know how many times I've heard that. Oh, it must be a female comment thing. But just looks at how much things have changed over the last 90 years. But anyhow, with me, I got Wrestling Germ. How you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
Oh, well, I may or may not have a meeting with HR on Monday.
Congratulations. They finally got you.
Oh, just over a tiny little joke. Just a little joke. Just a smidge. But I want to say hello to Suzanne Eckstein and welcome, Brooke and James. Welcome. And doing all right. Just getting ready for my vacation. There. But let's go ahead and say hello and read our prologue there. In the spring of 1937, my family and I were totally unaware that a truly catastrophic event was about to take place and that I would be there to witness it. That's it. The nice, short, sweet, to the point. So anyhow, I had to use a new source because apparently it's not on preview anymore. You got to pay for the episodes.
Yeah, Freevee is under the process of dying.
Yes. Oh well. At least I found it a good source. So they're coming out here, job boys just work away, and they're having some quiet time. I'm guessing Jim, Bob, and Elizabeth are sleeping, but like Mary Ellen's off and married there, and Job boy spends all his time in the newspaper. Jason's got his own job at the Dew Drop Inn at night. And then Erin, she just kind of wanders off there. It's so weird having parents not even question where you go. Like they say, like it says she's going to Mary Ellen's and Kirsten's, but they never question that. It's like they just let the kids wander all over the fucking mountain there. You can't do that nowadays. Heck, if I let my kids wander around, they'd probably be brought home in the cop car, and then I have to deal with CPS.
Well, in Erin's case, she's grown. She can do what she wants. And they trust their kids because, well, they have 6 others to replace them if one of them goes astray.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, Mikey. How's it going? There goes the Caribbean Gorilla. Speaking of the Caribbean Gorilla, they got a pool going on right now on which island I'm probably gonna end up running my mouth on which island I'm gonna get arrested on. Right now, my supervisor has money on Aruba, but no, if you're gonna make a bet, you should have said I was probably run my mouth there and get a cavity searched by TSA. And yes, it does sound fun.
I think you're selling yourself short, Gorilla. You're gonna get arrested on every island.
Oh, you really think so? We're under my mouth?
You can do it.
So we got to go. I'll text my boss later. Go. Jer says you guys are underestimating me. He'll be every island. And hey, Kronos, how's it going? But yeah, so yeah, they were wondering. And I was actually kind of surprised that they're talking here. They hear a "damn it" coming out of the woodshed, which that actually surprised they could get that through the sensors on 1976 TV.
No, damn was never something they'd take off.
Well, everybody made a big deal about like that line in Gone with the Wind that said, "Quite frankly, whatever. I just don't give a damn." People made a big deal about that. People made a big deal when Kirk said, "Let's get the hell out of here." So I thought that'd be along the lines there.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give. Casablanca was maybe 30 or 40 years before this.
Was that Casablanca? I thought it was Gone with the Wind. Or what am I
It's
thinking?
even older.
Yeah, what am I thinking with Gone with the Wind?
You might be right on that one.
Mikey, help me out on this. I know you're listening.
Yeah, it's Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, so I was right. All right. Oh, thank you, Scurvy. Welcome, Scurvy. I'm lurking after saying and all. Hello, Cosm. Date. Sing it. Hello, for kicks. Welcome, Scurvy. Gothwood is correct. Saying hello. My Kiwis taste to the ladies. I'm not sure what he's saying. All right, but back to the episode here. So John goes to see what's going on, and John was saying they haven't made parts for the thing since Mark Twain was writing, which is only like 20 years before that. Was it like fucking Tom Sawyer, like 1898 or something?
Something like that.
When was Tom Sawyer written?
$1876.
Oh, it's a lot earlier than I thought it was. Okay. So yeah, John says he can weld it.
Oh, at this point, Mark Twain had been dead for 27 years.
Oh, okay. But I like his negotiating. You know, I could possibly weld it for maybe a quarter-page ad in the newspaper. Oh, if you can fix this, a half-page ad. Oh, I'd say quarter. I was gonna say a quarter page for 6 editions, but then a half page for 6 editions sounds pretty good. And John was like, "Oh shit, that's gonna take up a lot of space."
Yeah, he'll just put in another page.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play much of this episode because I've been getting hit with copyrights on these. I still got 6 of them. So Mary Ellen makes they're having a nice candlelit dinner, and Curtis here wants skip dinner and go straight to the Red Oak, which I will when I get my merch shop up and going. I am gonna be having a shirt. I'm still debating on what it's gonna say, but I'm leaning towards "Let me take you to the Red Oak." Few people will get that reference.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I was thinking of the Casablanca quote, "Get to the chopper."
Let's see. I don't need a mask for Germ. When Germ said Casablanca, he was thinking, "Get to the chopper."
Get to the chopper.
This is the Hindenburg episode. Yes.
Get to the chopper.
You don't even get the reference.
It's just funny to me.
Let's see. Don't use hydrogen and floatish things. Inferno says it's episode 20. Okay, right here, Mikey. It says it right here. Season 5, episode 19. There was a 2-parter that they combined into one. The Chapa, eh? Oh, the humanity. We'll get to that part. I'm actually surprised they did not use that in this episode, though.
Get to the chopper. Oh, snap. Legendary flying solo.
Okay. So, yeah, Curtis wants to take her up to the Red Oak there, blah, blah, blah. They get, and he goes knocking. So comes back and goes, no, punch it! There, and it turns out to be, he said he's going to go with 2 aspirins and send him away, but it turns out Aaron, he wants to come hang out there. There, he's like, oh, fuck. He got blocked by the sister. Now, this scene here is like, God, you gotta love pre-OSHA there where you didn't have to sit there wear gloves. You didn't have to sit there wear a big old apron. You didn't have to have a full helmet and mask on.
We have another guest coming in.
Oh, hey, guys.
Yeah, hey, Becky.
Long time no see. Hey, Resolute. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Better than I was.
Oh, good. I just want to let you know Larry's doing good, too. He's moved into his new house.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. He finally got moved in. He got into the new house with the big chopper. I was curious if you were listening. It's like, hey, chopper now. Get into bed now.
No, they're not. But you gotta love the pre-OSHA here. Just got a goggles there. Now that big old hood with the mask there, no apron, no gloves, nothing. And he's telling him, no.
Yeah, the good old days.
Did you see what Tim just said? Oh my god! Wow, nice.
Let's see. Welcome, Tim. Let's see. Predator was a good movie. Oh yes, it's been a while. Stargate, Two Girls Drink. Yes, I drink there. And is it
Gorillas drink to excess.
Yeah, and you're a little late tonight, Tim. You're usually the first one in. He goes, in this week's episode of the Waltons, Grandpa Walton gets a rib job from. Oh, that's not a horse. They got a mule. Oh, God, now. No, fuck you, Tim. I'm just imagining that. Fuck you, Tim. Oh, God, I got that picture in my head.
Wait, he's not
that picture.
Will Gear's not dead yet, right? He's still breathing.
Yeah,
he's still in the series, yeah.
Yeah, he's still in it, right? Doesn't drop off to when? Season 6?
Yeah, but
he has about a season left in him.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, but God, I got.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Nice.
I got that stuck in my head now. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, thanks, Tim.
Let's see. Welcome, Kevin. Steve Park Adventures. Welcome.
Hey, Kevin.
In this episode, every member of the Waltons clan perishes in the Hindenburg and the show ends.
Oh, that would have been. Yeah, that would have been tasteless. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yeah.
No, they kept it to the historical fact. There.
Right. Did they use
So yeah,
well, that's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, I was gonna ask Resolute. Didn't they use stock footage? I think Judy might have said something about that.
They used quite a bit of stock footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they super repeat anything with the Hindenburg was stock footage, and they super repeated John Boy and the other guy onto the footage.
Oh yeah, they superimposed them.
Quite poorly, I may add.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, It's there's a few other episodes that are actually probably better, but I did appreciate the fact that they were able to do that. They were able to give the accurate, show the actual stuff and all the humanity. I remember that.
They didn't do that in the episode.
Oh, they didn't do it in this episode? Oh yeah, that's right, they didn't.
Right.
Oh shoot. Yeah, you have to see the original though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't remember the start. So, wait a second. They got the wrong fucking subtitles. They put the wrong damn subtitles. Last week's episode. All right, so anyhow, Mary Ellen leaves all the records out for anybody to see on the assumption that she could hear them come in. Like all the billing information. It's like, this must be before they had laws about confidentiality.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's still just bad practice.
Here we learned that yeah. And now we learned that Elizabeth Dahl's name is Miss Margaret. I don't know where she came up with that name. Mm-hmm. So Mary Ellen sewed it back together. Like, I don't understand how Olivia could have fixed the doll, considering Elizabeth was at home when the doll got attacked by Rover.
Well, needs a nurse to stitch up the wounds.
Well,
because you got to remember, for Elizabeth, it's not just a doll. This is a friend that needs serious nursing.
Oh,
So, of course, he's going to take it to a doctor's office.
all right.
Give it a couple years,
Yeah,
your daughter
let's see,
will be
Screwy says-
demanding you take a Barbie into the ER.
Mikey will. I gotta read.
Well, Gorilla resets.
What happened to Gorilla? Oh,
He's been having some trouble since his fancy new computer broke. He's
how'd that
using
happen?
his crappy Walmart laptop.
Nice. How'd that happen?
He ran out of bananas, not power, and he got put more bananas in.
Since he ran out of banana power. There he is. Oh, we just lost him again. Hey, Gorilla, welcome back.
Sorry, everything just started roboting for me.
Whoa.
Yeah. So Mikey will need a special guest until PvP gets a new PC. I don't know where the heck he's at. We got the Moose Patrol out looking for him. Humans are the worst. And oh god damn, Jesus Christ. Fuck. I think Twilight Zone are a joke. I enjoy watching them. Can we get them to have a sit down over some baked ziti?
Baked ziti, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a pizza without pineapple.
Oh,
Grills is
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to say, I used to like pineapple. I really did. And then I found out early on I was allergic to the damn thing. I was like, how is that even possible? And then my mother, found these nasty things. We called them rashes back then. But she said, nope, you can't eat it. Nope, you're allergic. No, damn it. I loved pineapple. I really did. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Girl's laptop is powered by White Alistair Girls. I actually got an actual desktop here. I like lasagna.
Well, Garfield liked
It helps them
lasagna
present
too,
the
Crotos. So if you're friends with Garfield, yeah, you would love lasagna there, Crotos. Well, I agree with you there, Kronos.
Okay, so they got.
That is
We're
blasphemy,
gonna have to go
Kronos.
on full Mennonite because all the subtitles are long.
Yeah.
So Ben comes in with the newspaper. He left a couple out there for the people to read. That he's like, oh, I didn't know Miss Broomer had to have some times and blah blah. Then Mary Ellen's like, this is so funny. Oh, it's just my brother, Ben. He goes, what do you mean it's your brother? I am the advertiser and editor of the largest growing self-publishing newspaper in the and fucking Chris is like, fuck.
I can see we still have Ben with that auburn red hair.
No, would you say that Kurt was? Yeah, he's always gonna have that. So
I know, but I mean, Judy Norton made us think about it a few
Mary
times.
Ellen and Curtis here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary Ellen and Curtis here are having a fight because it's always a family coming over when he's trying to have some alone time with his wife, and fucking Eric's stopping by, or Elizabeth comes by, blah blah blah. He's just being kind of a dick on it.
Mm-hmm.
But he had a point.
Yeah.
Drew,
They're
do you remember
coming around a little bit too often. He married her for a reason, and it wasn't to have the family over all the time.
Yeah, well, they're family.
Right.
Let's see. I don't remember the scene. Do you remember, Jerm?
Not offhand.
Is he showing something to Olivia? Is he proving some strength or something? I don't really recall.
It must
that.
not be important to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so a letter shows up and Cowboy submitted his Mein Kampf articles there, and I won basically won the contest with National Publishers Corporation or whatever.
Yeah.
That he got a check for $25
right.
to cover the travel expenses to go see the Hindenburg come in and land
in Lyndhurst, New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. So he's getting out of the bus. Jason and Ben see him off. He's like, "We want them to travel together." They're talking about a storm front coming in that might delay the trip a little bit. So they say that might affect the Hindenburg there.
Yeah, that was according to Judy. This was like a forbearance of what was to come. I guess that was the indication when they mentioned about the weather difficulties. According to what Judy said.
Well, we'll talk about the weather difficulties when we get to it. We'll get to it there. And Miss Brewer, she's coming in. All she's hearing is. She's like, "What the fuck?" All she's hearing is this goddamn screaming coming out there. And it turned out Rover had a splinter, so he took it to Chris and he's arguing with him about the taking the splinter out. And Miss Berber actually comes in and goes, "So that noise was from the freaking peacock?" He goes, or Shasta comes in here and goes, "Just us and the chickens." He goes, "You guys got chickens in here too?" Oh god, this scene made me laugh. Now we got the Hindenburg here. This is all stock boys.
Joe, that the Nazis don't.
Oh no, just a photo of the bar there. This guy was talking shit there that he doesn't think there's hydrogen in there. It's just parking next to Hitler's speech, where Hitler's giving a speech and all the fucking hot air going into it.
Well, the problem was there was hydrogen in it.
Yeah, there was. See, they were supposed to have. They were they were lacking helium, right, resource, and they had to fill it with hydrogen for the same effect.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, hydrogen was just cheaper. No,
no, you're right. You're right, Gorilla. It was cheaper, but that was not what they wanted to do, because that was still,
hey, Hold on. We have another guest.
Oh.
Hello, Suzanne.
Hey,
it's me.
Hello, Susie.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Suzanne.
No.
Hello,
Hey,
Gorilla.
Yeah, hey there.
What do we got? We got
Welcome.
Gorilla, we got Mikey, we got Germ.
No.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yep. And I got
Gorilla's on a bit of a delay.
Okay.
Gorilla's on maybe a 5-second delay.
Oh, whoops. We lost him again. I like his avatar up there in the corner where he's all decked out. He's ready. He's ready for his trip. He's got the sunglasses. Yeah.
That's
got his
Gorilla's replacement for while he's on it. While Gorilla's gone for a month, this is going to be his stand-in.
Yo.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Now everybody stop roboting for me.
God, I remember those days. Oh, wait. That's what was my last terrible computer.
All right. So let's go ahead and see. And holy crap, the chat has taken off.
Yo.
I'm okay with discussing ice or Ukraine, but pineapple pizza is a bit of a
divisive subject. Yeah, it is quite limited. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Garfield rocks. Hey, the pineapple lovers have to unite to end the atrocity, though, of the candy corn pizza.
Oh, you mean when they went to Pineapple
Let's
Lovers
see.
Pizza?
I miss Sunday comics.
Yeah.
Red hair on a woman's all right.
On a
Sure,
dude?
if you want to die.
Let's see. Red hair on a woman's all right. How creepy.
Hey, I'm a redhead.
Scurvy is a rock. Well, why is Scurvy first? Or why
Then
is
you
Scurvy
know.
first? Yeah, he said no, but he said redheads on women are all right. But he's talking about guys.
Well, yeah, it's creepy on guys, but I have not met a redheaded woman that has not been violent.
Okay,
oh, come on. You've only had the frying pan upside the head. Come on. You've only had the frying pan upside the head. Been attempted stab twice.
Yeah, but Resolute, you never met my wife. She was a nice redhead, very sweet. And then she had to change her hair color. You know, as you get older, you got to do that, you know. Got to occasionally change it. It's that, 1, 2,
Doctor, give me the dues. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Cronus
yes,
is trying to sing
a
that
bitch
song.
and hydrogen is slightly flammable.
Oh, I would say more than slightly.
Very slightly. Big bada boom.
Big bada boom.
Yeah. And hey, Sit Dan, how's it going? Welcome.
Hey, Sit Dan. What's up, Dan the man?
Oh. Everybody say hello. Pineapple is anything is just wrong. Hey. You haven't had my chicken cake.
Well, it's also good in sweet
pizza is in hell.
Yeah, candy corn is bad.
Upside down. And I don't like pineapple on pizza. Wax on pizza, gross.
Oh, no.
Most men don't.
Peeps be scared. What is hair?
What?
All right. So anyhow, this guy was talking about how the Hindenburg is just filled with hot air there. They introduced and John Boy wants to get down to the tarmac, watch come in. He goes, "You got an hour." They still got to go through customs and all that bullshit. Blah blah. So he sits down and tells him to have a drink. Then he get a phone call from the guy on the runway saying that the Hindenburg's just come in, and he told him to keep the seats still warm. Then we just keep getting like little stock footages.
I'll be back in about an hour.
I'll keep getting little stock footages like this here, and this was all original stock footage available that is now in the public domain. I think it was originally in the public domain too.
Yeah.
There.
Well, I know that the Smithsonian Institute has the full coverage.
Anything that's like news is required to be public domain. Yeah, any news coverage is public domain.
It is.
So this guy's saying he knows that we rolled back all and fucking trail and he knows the eagle in there. So they get to the naval station.
Yeah, in Lakehurst, New Jersey.
ID. Man, it's so nice being able to get into there so easy.
Yeah.
So we keep getting the stock footage.
Right.
And they got them reeling.
It's
this guy was going back and forth. You'll see here. You'll notice the background here. They superimposed in this guy over top the car and the in the background of the air station there. That's why it's so that footage is so grainy, and Job Boy and this guy are so crisp.
Right, because is that a green screen behind them?
There.
Yeah, is that a green screen behind them? Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yes. That's also why the sound is a little off also.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So it goes back and forth.
Yeah.
He offers him a drink of whiskey. Job Boy declines. Then
Or maybe he should have taken some whiskey.
back up. Now I'm guessing they had him turn around here to look at the green screen.
Yeah.
There. Then also you get a big old flash. Now the initial reports are they're saying that lightning struck the Hindenburg, and that's why it ignited the hydrogen there. But I guarantee you that'd be the first thing that they will have thought of for contingencies, that they will plan for lightning on the Hindenburg. I believe it had lightning rods there.
Yeah.
And they're trying to say that the electricity ran up one of the wires. It hit the ground and ran up the wires or something. But a new theory. I watched the thing on the Hindenburg a couple of years ago.
Yeah, me too.
I watched the thing on the Hindenburg here a couple of years ago. They think that what might have happened there. They're doing an investigation. They're doing an investigation from the videos and all that they had. Someone might have accidentally tore it, because on the outside was all metal, and on the inside it was like pretty much just like rubber latex balloons and stuff, or like pretty much just like a rubber mat or balloon in there that held the hydrogen, and they might have accidentally torn one, made a small hole in the hydrogen balloon thing there, and it was leaking hydrogen, but not enough to like anybody noticed, or if they did notice, they thought nothing of it, and someone lit up a cigar there, so and that's what caused everything to blow.
Well,
they
that could have been it.
Several years ago, they pretty much definitively figured out it was the charge. The entire ship was charged by the storm, and when it was grounded, the charge ignited.
Right. It was the whole structure was electrified already because of the static electricity from the storm that was gathering around the outside of it. So as soon as it was ready to land, all it would need is a static charge, a static shock to it, and it would set it ablaze. And that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, because all the static electricity built up on it. I thought that once it had that discharge to the ground, all of it just rips right through the ship, and the bladder holding the hydrogen gas couldn't take it.
Yeah, it was all that pressure.
Yeah, but I thought that maybe they were playing.
No, well, it
wasn't designed for hydrogen.
That.
Right.
It wasn't designed for hydrogen in the first place.
For floating, but on the right. It was a death trap, but people didn't really understand that. So
a second, I gotta go get something to drink.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. That ship was gonna blow up the second they decided to put hydrogen in it.
I'm surprised it didn't blow up on the way there. Like, as it's landing, it happened, but it could have just as easily when it flew over New York City. There was still some discharge in the air, too, during that time that it was headed to Lakehurst. And didn't they have to sidetrack? Because I think they were going to land somewhere else, but then Lakehurst, New Jersey, they figured would be the closest, and maybe they thought the safest place to land. And then that didn't happen. So, yeah.
No, New Jersey was always the target.
Was it?
It was more around going around the storm or going through the storm.
Yeah. Anyway, tragic, very, very tragic disaster.
So here is a song at least. What is English to this site offers 3 different English translations, but they got the wrong things. I thought I turned it off.
I had a feeling it had something to do with your clothes.
Drink? Not yet.
Yeah. Gorilla, remind me, when is the day you're leaving?
Ready to drink yet? Maybe in a little bit.
Yeah.
He has to. He's pacing himself. He's going to go on a 1-month bender here.
Nice. Hey, brother Curtis, how's it going?
Curtis.
Hey, Curtis, how's it going? Yeah, my drugcation starts Thursday.
Nice. Next Thursday, okay.
He's pre-gaming himself for a whole week just to get prepared to clear out the islands of all the rum.
Yeah. I don't know why Suzanne's apologizing here.
She just dropped
say
out.
Hello to Curtis.
Oh, she dropped out, Gorilla. I think her communication. Sorry there.
Okay.
Susie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, Suzanne.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got stock. Yeah, thank you very much. And we got stock punch, and everybody else starts frantically taking pictures and all that. Then you hear the sirens going, and everybody. Well, you think this is where I kind of like my disbelief there kind of goes away a little bit there, but where everybody's looking, they got the horrified looks on the faces. Like a bunch of the people are just they don't have the horrified looks on it. They just keep, but like John Boy here is looking horrified, but no one's running away or nothing. They're getting they got fiery debris raining down on them, but no one's running away or nothing.
Yeah, that's a little mistake they did with the green screen. They didn't need to throw in the flaming debris on top of it. That was just overkill.
Yeah.
Well, it's a nice touch, but yet when you got flaming debris raining down on you, you think people would start running away or getting away from the scene.
Yeah, that's right. If it's coming in like that, they're in serious danger.
And nobody's flinching from the heat or nothing.
Oh, Gorilla, did you read what Cynthia just said to you?
Well, let's see. Well, Gorilla will need to keep track of he's to make sure not to hire
too many exotic
dancers. I can't afford a single exotic dancer, so I won't have to worry about it.
No, the problem is if he
would turn that down.
Gorilla may accidentally come back with the island bride.
He
just wakes up one night and it's just, hello, new American husband, and just is a, what the hell did I do last night?
Yeah, and how was I able to sign one of those certificates on the island to take her off and come back?
They don't care about your signature. They don't care about those signatures.
I know, Gorilla, but worst case scenario, you're going to come back with a lady. You'll leave by yourself, but you'll come back with a partner.
Yeah. Now, here's another thing here. They got Jason beating them, but I thought like Olivia and John and Grandpa would want to be here too because they know what John Boy had to witness. I can understand leaving all the other ones at home, but I thought at least it'd be John, Olivia, and Grandpa.
Right.
Not practical.
Instead of just Jason.
How did you get all them into that car, John Boy's?
Yeah. Oh, they can fit in the truck. They fit all the entire family in the truck before.
Yeah.
So here we got it's already made. They got the dudes here. The Grandpa's got the daily progress there. Hindenburg there, and the Grandpa.
I wouldn't miss staying up to see the reporter come home with the story of the year.
People coming from all over to ask who you're.
Yeah, so apparently John Boy did call him to tell him he's okay. They're a little upset by that, but they played it off. It made him a there, and he helped sleep.
Yeah,
you can tell that John Boy is just traumatized by it.
Yeah, I just noticed the guy who played Stuart Henry was Jack Ging, and Jack Ging actually played Colonel Bull Fulbright on A-Team. He was one of the last officers to go after them, and then he actually recruited them in an episode which featured Tia Carrere. That was kind of cool, Jack Ging. Yeah. Of course, he's gone now, but yeah, I recognized him. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. That was just before he did his role. Yeah. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to mention that.
Yeah.
There we go.
So John Boy here's talking.
No telling what surprises tomorrow might bring.
Yeah, I'd like to be surprised with a good night's sleep.
Yeah, so sleep. So he heads up to bed. They all head up to bed, blah, blah, blah. And John Boy's just reliving the whole thing in his mind. He's replaying, but they only replayed the sounds there.
Right.
Then apparently Curtis can read Shakespeare. I tried to read Shakespeare and I couldn't. I was lucky to have like the English version next to it. There.
So you're talking with Shakespeare when he had the old English?
Yeah. And he's like, oh, I like extra onions in my potato salad. He goes, oh, there must be 2 dozen deviled eggs here. And she figured 2 apiece. So she invited Elizabeth, Ben, and Jim Bob and the Brimmer girl. He's going to bring Ben and Darlene along. And Curtis ain't happy. He's supposed to be spend time. I married you, not your family. It's your family, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, well, if I can't go with just my wife, then he's out here. They have a big fight. He leaves, blah, blah, blah. I wish I had the subtitles.
And that's what he needs to do is just sit her down and say, listen, I'm here for a sandwich and a blowjob. He needs to sit Mary Ellen down and say, hey, I'm here for a sandwich and a blowjob. If you want your family there for that, that's up to you.
Grandpa would probably want to put down on a chair and go, hey, I'm not here. I'm just have some fun. Oh, boy. Yeah, that'd get his ticker going. Grandpa, don't you watch? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, yeah.
That girl lost the
You
sheriff.
can't write it. So Grandma tells him he got this.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
So Grandpa comes up, tells me that's a surprise, but we'll only take a minute to get away from it. And now these people are a bunch of assholes. For the plain and simple fact is that he just witnessed one of the most horrific things he's seen in his life up to now. Right. And they come back and go, oh, it's not so very often that our people can come back to the world and come back. We want to present you with this award of marital success. It's all just.
Yeah, that's bad timing. They wait until after the article's published.
Right. Yeah, they mentioned it here when it occurred. Yeah. So,
all right, I'm right.
You're the chairman. You tell him.
Well, Jim Boy, as you know, Walton's Mountain is just a wide spot in the road, and unpaved at that. And it isn't very often that one of our citizens gets to go out into the world and be recognized.
Ashley Longworth went out into the world, although he never came back. I'm afraid he doesn't count, dear.
Yeah, your daddy put him in a hole.
A lot of your friends and neighbors would like to be here tonight, but of course.
Huh. Yeah, did you guys know the broadcaster Herbert Morrison? He was 84 years old, but at the time when he was calling it for WLS in Chicago, where he said the ode to humanity and how it was coming down and everything. Yeah, I mean I didn't know that he actually did other journalism work. I think he had a school named after him as well in the Chicago area. I have a buddy of mine in Chicago who might know about that. But anyway, yeah, that's what he was calling was for the radio. And the radio was the Blue Network. They mentioned that too, right? So, yeah. Weird. I just wanted to mention that too. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And so Mrs. Brimmer and the Baldwin ladies and myself were chosen to.
Yeah.
You were stuck there for a minute.
What's up?
To give you a little
no, we
token
were
of our
just listening.
Mrs. Brimmer. John Boy, I speak for the entire community when I tell you how proud we all are of you. The Hindenburg accident is probably going to be the biggest story of the year. And when your byline, John Walton Jr., appears in newspapers all across the country, well, we here in Walton's Mountain are just going to be busting with pride.
Yeah, I hear they're all smiling and all that. That John, like, this was very poor taste and poor timing. Like, if this was like a couple weeks down the road, I can understand. But they did it literally right after it happened.
Lemon, he said something about me. Oh, jeez. Well, may I? Okay. So Lemon says, only other time I heard all the humanity was when Mikey used to try to stream with his old PC. Yeah, you're probably right about that, Sir Lemon. Absolutely true. Yeah. All the humanity. Yeah. That's funny. That's good, Lemon. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Go ahead, Gorilla. I'm sorry. Keep going. Gorilla, you still there?
Sorry. I was responding to something here.
Okay. No worries.
Come on, get out.
There you go.
All right.
Too soon.
And so
I give them that here, and they want a little taste of it.
Unless you want to.
Hey, buddy.
Now was crying.
Why don't we wait until Jumbo has a chance to write the story?
Right.
Sure. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Hey, buddy.
See, Netflix still says that while the turkeys are falling too on the WKRP.
Yeah, on WKRP in Cincinnati, it was called the Turkey, the Thanksgiving episode. Yeah, and when all the turkeys explode, he says, all the humanity. Yeah, that's what Les said. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, I want to show John Boy's reaction to their poor timing of the certificate.
That's a real good idea. See, I haven't anywhere near faith.
Well, perhaps in your own words, just the way you saw it.
Oh,
that'd
please,
be
John
great.
Boy.
Please.
You don't
Love
know
to
how
hear.
many people called the telephone office asking about it.
Oh, I call BS on that. I don't think anybody calls the telephone office asking for that specifically.
Tell us the story. Tell us. All right, you want me to tell you about it? I'll tell you exactly what happened. I was standing out there with hundreds of other people. We're looking up at this thing with a miracle from heaven, and it blew up, and a lot of people were killed.
Well, not exactly a miracle from heaven.
Does that make any sense to you?
A miracle from the Third Reich, maybe.
I'm watching. Yeah. No, but I was sitting here watching everybody's eyes and all that, and the eyes were saying everything while they're sitting silent.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Even the kids in this, they were doing. They're like, shit. That's what I wanted to sketch. The acting with the eyes.
Right.
I'll say that every.
Yeah. Well, something that Botox just makes impossible now.
Yeah. Well, here's something ironic. When the accident happened, it happened on May 6th of 1937. So ironically, about a few months later, and probably a few days less, on September 1st or 2nd of 1939, that's when the Germans invaded Poland. So I was like, to me, when I read about it in history, I said, that's pretty ironic because, that was the pride of Germany, was their huge, Zeppelins. And then, of course, when that one exploded on U.S. soil, that was a huge thing too. So, yeah, weird.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if the architect of it got let's just say he disappeared.
Yeah, he never recovered. Yeah, that's true. He never recovered after that.
He never recovered from his little chat he had with the Fuhrer? He never recovered from that?
No. He disappeared, you said. So, yeah, I believe it. He recovered.
Yeah. On the Reichs, under the Reichs. So, John, I can't remember what exactly they're talking about. They're talking about the Hitler's and all that. Should go after their blah, blah, John. And kids there, and poor John Boy, poor Mary Ellen, and poor John, and poor. Let's just say he goes to town making baby number 10. So John loads up a bunch of axes here, and I don't know. He loaded up 2 axes, so I don't know if he was planning on one getting dull or if he knew John Boy would come and help him. He never specifically asked John Boy to come with him and cut down the tree. John Boy just kind of asked to go along with them. Then Mary Ellen here talks about the fight. Curtis figured she'd be here with Elsie. He's being kind of a dick, but like I understand where he's getting from, but he's still being a dick. And then Olivia here. His car, where he went up to the ridge to be alone since he couldn't be alone with his wife, and his car broke down. They never mentioned what happened to his car.
Right.
Appreciate it if you'd do it someplace else.
No, Mama, I think you ought to know what it is. It's the family. Kurt's never had a family before, and he doesn't know what it means.
Oh, yeah, I certainly do. I do. It means Erin dropping in whenever she has a mind to. It means doctoring a peacock who doesn't even have an appointment. It means never being able to count on being alone.
There are ways. When John and I were newlyweds, we were living with Grandma and Grandpa. And it seemed like times they just went out of their way to keep us from being alone together. We'd play.
Now you think Grandma and Grandpa wouldn't sit there and stop John from being alone with Olivia? They're going to cock blocking him there.
Well, that's early form of cock blocking.
Well, you think Grandma would want some grandbabies there, but instead she was sitting there cock blocking him.
Mm. Well, that kind of happened to my parents when they first met each other and they were dating, and both sides of their parents, right on each side, did their own little form of cock blocking. My mother talked about that, but then when they were able to get their own place, then they were totally left alone. And then, they got married, then they had me the next year. So, yeah, constant. Yeah. I guess back then you cared because you didn't want them to go off. Oh, I'm sorry.
Rockfish, and Grandma would suddenly remember that she had to go to the dentist, or we'd go off into the barn for a little private talk, and Grandpa would come in to get the milk pail. They weren't doing it on purpose, but it sure seemed that way.
Uh-huh.
So full of spiteful feelings. Sometimes the only way I could get through was to keep thinking about that house in the mountain that John was going to build for us.
He never did build it, though, Mama. Just had to get used to having family around.
It's a whole lot easier once your daddy figured for us together all the time.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know how he did that.
Grandma gave me a potted geranium when I moved in here. It's a spindly little thing. Stubborn. No matter.
All right, I got to stop here for a minute.
This is actually not a bad idea.
This is what happens with, yeah, it's
Yeah, I appreciate that, Lemon. Yeah,
I'm glad
it was
you got
a
better
blessing.
casino. What, Adrian?
Yeah, next to grind.
No.
But he's saying grind.
No matter what I
You
did to
really got to work on
that
that,
plant, it just
Dan.
refused to bloom. Anyway, when John put that plant on the front porch railing, it meant that nobody was to look for us anywhere.
It worked?
It worked.
Huh.
We,
In lieu of
maybe
a
we should get a
bow
geranium.
tie on a doorknob.
Yeah. Hey, if you see this uranium, don't come and knock it. Let's go out and see my ass bouncing up and down as I'm plowing your sister.
Well, they're the next couple. They're probably the next couple taking over the Red Oak residency. They could just post a little note and say, "Oh, by the way, we're over at the Red Oak. We're just having some fun."
Yeah. Now we're getting to the best scene of the episode here.
Right.
So this tree got hit by lightning, and they did a callback to when John got hit by lightning a while back.
Right.
Back there with
Almost a season ago.
He was working the sawmill there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they begin chopping, and John Boys keeps picturing the whole thing with the Hindenburg there, like the tree chopping. He said they're like syncing it up with the chops there to when the tree falls. And it falls and it goes down. I love the scene.
Oh. Yeah, I got a burn.
Son, I was at Verdun. There's 1 million men killed there. One of them was my best friend.
I didn't realize that Verdun there, but I knew. Like I knew he was in the war, but I didn't realize he was at Verdun there. I didn't know he was there.
Yeah, but Verdun was one of the bloodiest battles of World War I. So yeah. Yeah, very cool.
No matter how you look at it.
I remember thinking the other night at Lakehurst how I was lucky to be alive. I was lucky in a historic moment like that. I was saying to myself, if men can truly tame the skies in this way, it's a wonderful thing. I want to know the truth. When I saw the first flash, I thought it was fireworks. I mean, I thought they were sending up fireworks. It was some kind of celebration. Daddy, I mean, it blew up. It was like the biggest bomb you ever saw in your life. It lit up the whole sky.
The biggest bomb you've seen yet.
Yet. Right.
Yes.
When he gets to World War II, he'll see a lot more. But we're getting
a lot bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And the tail end of it started to melt into the ground, and the front end of it come up in the air like that. It was like a big whale coming up out of the water. And then people started jumping out of it. And then everybody started screaming. The people in the air, falling through the air, were screaming, and people on the ground waiting for them were screaming. And it kept twisting around. It was like it just kept twisting, and nobody knew where it was going to come down. So everybody started running away from it, and pieces of it were flying.
Now, seeing we had, I didn't see anybody running away from it.
Flying through the air, and underneath it you could see where the steel was getting white from the heat. It was just white. And I said to myself, they're all going to die in there. Nobody's going to live through this. But then people started coming out of it. I mean, they started running out through the flames and through the girders, and their hair was on fire, and their clothes were on fire. And that's when everybody started to run towards it. You know, the sailors and the ground crew, and I did myself. We all pulled people away from it.
Now, have you ever smelled burning hair? You cannot get that smell out of your nostrils for a long time.
No, yeah. I just remember the way he's describing it is, unfortunately, I won't go into too much detail, but it's how one of my friends died. Was, she got caught in the house. She couldn't get out, and they found her in the chair, and of course, all her hair singed and everything gone. But someone did recall there was a scream just before it all ended. So basically what John Boy's saying, pretty much what happened to my friend. So really weird. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up, but anyway, it did sound the same.
And there was a woman. And this woman had fallen into the sand, and the sand was so hot you couldn't even put your feet on it hardly to walk there. And this sailor and I picked this woman up. And when we picked her up, we saw that she was burned. I mean, she was really burned bad. And she was talking to us in German. She was trying to say something to us in German. And I couldn't understand what she was saying to me. And I told her, I said, I don't understand you. And then I kept saying it over and over to myself. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
No, where's Mrs. Burmer when you need her?
Right? Where is that German lady from last time?
It is a bit of a stretch of a story. The ground crew and the sailors, one of the first things they would have done was make sure that the reporters stay back because they don't want them interfering.
No. And
yeah, but when people started merging, it comes kind of like all hands on deck, getting people out of there and out, away from the fire.
The reporters are going to do more harm than good.
Right. Hey, cheers, Euler Greg.
Well, I'm thinking.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Euler. We'll catch up on chats here in a second. We're almost done with.
Yeah, we're almost.
I think you can write your story now.
So yeah, John was able to be able to write his story.
Yeah. It still is a powerful scene.
Okay, this is freezing up on me. John Boy, this is what happens to you. Yeah, sensitive pricks. Oh, he had an extra grind. According to YouTube terms of service, cock block is limited to 10%. Welcome, Euler Craig. Welcome.
So is Sir Limit actually keeping track? Let's see, have we said it like what 3, 4, 5 times?
Got the comment of the stream right there.
Oh my God, Lemon, keeping track. If we get close, if we get to 9 times we've said it, then you'll just tell us to shut up. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
So anyhow, John Boy's like go mail it off. He does Air Express and can get there in time. And he wants to ask Grip, he wants to go along. Your Grandpa's like, nah. Olivia here puts the pod uranium on there. And Grandpa's like, what the hell? We can go anyhow. There, John takes the morning off. Blah blah blah. There and now that the dream's out there, he's no longer getting cock blocked by Grandpa or anybody else. And let's see.
Okay.
Let's see the epilogue. 40 years have passed, but that house still stands, and the solace and comfort and love we knew there as children continue to sustain us to this day. All right, there we go.
Oh, nice.
All right, let's catch up on chats. Next week, Waltons enters a destruction journey. That's 5 times. Yellow alert! Yellow alert!
Yeah. I wanted to mention this. I did.
Right.
I did want to mention one last thing, Gorilla, before but I waited till the end. You guys were talking about the flaming debris. So the flaming debris that was falling on John Boy after the Hindenburg explodes were actually pieces of torn blue jeans dipped in kerosene and then lit on fire. So that was the debris prop that they made for that when it landed on him.
It would have been cheaper if they just did newspaper.
Right?
They could have cut up a bunch of the Blu-rays.
Dan. Let's not say it. No, that's it.
All right, so Mike.
Two more. So, almost red alert.
So, Mikey, what's your thoughts on the episode?
It was good. No, it is good, and I did give it a very high B+ rating because of the fact that it was the Hindenburg, and that was the main basis of the story. Obviously, because the interplay between Kurt and Mary Ellen was more of the side story, right? Every time, like you were talking about the documentary, right? So I have seen a lot of documentaries about the Hindenburg disaster. And there's so many, until they really found out the true cause of what they gathered from all their research and everything they did and examining the ground that day, the weather and everything else. It was something that couldn't be avoided. They knew that because with all this, it's like when German and I mentioned it, the static electricity that surrounded the Zeppelin itself was unavoidable. With all that electricity coming from the storm, right? Like I said, I was surprised that a lightning bolt didn't hit it, and it would have blown up in the air, but somehow the atmospheric conditions still allowed it to start to land. But then again, like I said, it was a floating time bomb. All it needed was just a little spark. That's all it needed. And most people didn't realize that until too late. And when he was talking about the gal that flew out of the Zeppelin, it's true. Some of the passengers after the initial explosion were trying to jump out, and sort of like what happened with the Twin Towers, right? We've all talked about that, and so without going into too much detail, but that's what happened with some of the passengers. They're trying to escape, but they're jumping out of the thing, and it's all burning up around them too fast. So, yeah. No, it's a great episode. And I gave it a high B+, probably an A-. I'd probably move it up to that. So, yeah, it was good. It was good for me.
All right, thank you. Jerm, what's your thoughts?
I gave it a B-. The overlay work was quite terrible. At the range they were being depicted as from Hindenburg, they're in mortal danger. And the story, while John Boy, it was delivered well, the details of his speech were kind of iffy. There had been no way the reporters would have been allowed anywhere near that disaster. The ground crew and sailors there were going to be the ones to handle it, and that's just the detail that I found very suspicious.
No, but I think big catastrophes like that, they're not going to stop people from trying to grab and get people out of there.
Well, Jeremy, let me ask you a question. Do you remember how close we just mentioned him, Herbert Morrison, the guy that said, "Oh, the humanity and everything's going down." How close was he to the actual when it detonated and hit the ground?
They're usually like 500 to 700 feet away.
Right. So you would think when he was calling it on the radio, he was at least 500 feet away from the explosion.
Yeah. Because he would have been there where the cameras were. That's where all the reporters would have been. They're significantly farther away than the ground crew.
True. I'm just surprised he survived.
But
actually, a lot of people survived. Of the 97 on board, 62 survived.
That's true. Weird. Which is good. No, that's good. That's more than half, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
It's about 2/3.
Yeah.
Better results than the Titanic. But
oh no. There was more that died on that ship. Come on now.
no, I say it's better percentage than on the Titanic.
Oh, then on the right over 1,500. Yeah.
Only it's only 700 out of the 2,200 on board survived.
True. Yeah,
but as for me, I really love the story. I thought the secondary story kind of fit, but I kind of did. But we had a good B story and a good A story there, and they had an actual solution to that there instead of like Mary Ellen getting a divorce and shit. Just put a geranium out, okay. And I'm wondering if they're going to use that more often there, but it's good. Yeah, I like the good tragedy there. I could forgive the bad overlay there. And I still think that with that tragedy there, and people are crawling out of the Hindenburg there, anybody that was there that could move ran in to help pull people out. Not necessarily fight the fire, but just get people at least away from the burning wreckage so that they could receive medical help from the people at the naval base there.
The naval station, right?
Not saying that they're fighting fires or anything. They just see someone on fire coming out, so they come in, wrap like a fire blanket or something, or try to put them out and guide them away from the burning wreckage.
Yeah,
that I can totally see happening there. I'm giving it an A+. We're gonna go. I ended up having to make 2 polls here, so I'm gonna end this one here with 10 votes. On this one. There.
I can't see it, Gorilla.
Here to hear stupid shit from Gorilla, I got 40%. B plus B minus got 30. A plus A minus got 20. And C plus C minus got 10. Now I got to backtrack to the second one here. Because I had one for both the vertical and the horizontal. Or landscape and portrait or whatever.
So once again, they rigged it in your favor and allowed to hear shit from Gorilla to be the better percentage. It makes me laugh. It's so cute.
And let's see. Bird and Jeans raining down on actors was probably common practice in the 70s. Lace Neiman for the Hindenburg / Turkey Drop better than anyone.
Yeah, he did.
And let's see. We only got 1 vote on this other one, and it was 100% for A plus to A minus. I'm guessing that was Mikey.
Yeah, that was me. I had to switch to A minus. So
okay, so
because originally I gave it a B plus, but then I realized the complexity and what John Boy had to. But the only way that he could really describe it was in the comfort, the comfort zone that he always could with his dad, and that put it over the top for me. So that's why I moved it up to at least A minus. So,
well,
yeah.
Well, whenever you have a John Boy John scene, it's always gold.
Yeah.
But anyhow, we got my sister stream coming up pretty soon here. So thanks for checking it out. It is Troy Pacelli's birthday, so make sure to swing over the last call with Troy Pacelli there and tell him happy birthday. So Gorilla didn't win the majority, so do we get a runoff election? No, we're treating this like a Venezuelan election there, sit down. We're treating it like we're eliminating the opposition.
Come on now, Maduro is too soon. Come on now.
I'll give a shit to too soon. He's an asshole.
I understand, but I probably wouldn't want to bring that up in conversation on your way to the Caribbean. Just saying.
Oh, them are cheering for that. What movie is that from Germany? It says, "Because you're an asshole." What movie was that?
You could probably say that of a lot of movies, Gorilla.
No, but there's a certain scene I'm thinking of. So anyhow, Mikey, tell us what you got going on. I'll try to figure this out.
Okay. Well, next week is when I'll be restarting, the reviews that I was doing for Get Smart. So we're currently on season 3. I'll be reviewing episodes 19 and 20. That'll be next Wednesday afternoon sometime. I don't come up with any set times now because I usually am I'm all over the place. Everybody says that I choose different times and I want to be different like that because most people have a set schedule. So, but anyway, yeah, so that's going to be next Wednesday. And I think I might be able to do a 1v1 with Matt Arnold. A live stream where, what I've done with, Larry and some of our friends already. And I did one last 1v1 last year with Jim's Landscape before we ended the year. So, yeah. So next week sometime will be a 1v1 live stream with Matt Arnold. So that's basically what's coming up. And then our MOPS project will start after February 1st. So that's pretty much it. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Jerm, what do you got going on?
Sunday we have, I believe, the next to last episode for Landman Season 2. Then on Monday we finish out the Critters franchise with Critters 4, Critters in Space.
All right. Thank you. As for me, Sunday, we were watching Captain Phillips there before my big trip. The Tuesday will be the last cigar lounge for a couple weeks. Well, I am down south in a Speedo sitting on the beach. So,
looking scary and scaring children.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you very much. And just remember.
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. In that. No.
That's going to be a soundbite. They're going to put that to mariachi music.
No.
We've been stopping, being through the night, rising like gorillas.